Right in the middle of the desert, traveling sounds, got the sun going down. Traveling sounds.
Blueberry Lounge.
What's up?
Because I'm beginning to feel like a mental some color because you're bringing the vanilla color out of me. You don't want to be the enemy, the demon that winning me and be on the receiving end of the spitty. You would be 100% a user for the percent of me.
We are here with Illuminati OG, a.k.a. Touchy the Clown.
Uncle Touchy for fucking governor and then for president.
For governor and for president. Stay tuned. It's going to be amazing.
Oh, yeah. Welcome to the show, Traveling Sounds from the Blueberry Lounge. The Blueberry Lounge is a mobile media studio, which I live in nomadically full-time. My name is Nomad Damon, also known as Gay Man. Oh, yes, fighter of the night, man. A.K.A. the Banjo Man, as you'll see me from town to town as I travel around. This wonderful RV I call the Blueberry Lounge. Inside of it, I set up a mobile recording studio. If you're out there in the Blueberry Lounge, come say hi, share the vibes, enjoy these traveling sounds from the Blueberry Lounge, all the wandering artists all across this earth. My name is Nomad Damon. Enjoy the show. While you're picking up, we're putting up our places through January.
All right, welcome to the show. You got Nomad Damon here, bringing you a traveling sound from the Blueberry Lounge. We have an amazing, great show today. But strap your boots on, get your tin helmets out, because we landed an interview with the Illuminati OG. The Illuminati OG is a deep-seated element in the land of Hollywood, working shows like Always Sunny in Philadelphia, My Name is Earl, and American Horror Story. This OG is a true professional of the skills of arts and entertainment, traveling the country with carnivals. This Illuminati OG also runs the only carnival dunk-style tank from Mexico to Canada. The Illuminati OG would tell us about the $18 million Freemason park and playground that he is building. We discuss deep into the occults and their path from carnivals through Hollywood and into people's brains. This Hollywood entertainer tells all the stories from beef with Kanye to taking down Michael Jackson's zipper at the Neverland Ranch. I'll apologize in advance for the loops your head is about to go through. Just buckle down and hold on, because this is a ride you won't be able to get off once you get on. Thank y'all for tuning in. Nomad Damon with a traveling sound from the Blueberry Lounge.
So, I've been on over 50 different shows, movies, music videos.
Sweet, dude.
Yeah, that's fucking.
No, I have connections. Like,
yeah. Well,
I'm building a park for the Illuminati.
Yeah.
I insult celebrities
Don't tell
for
me too
their
much.
living. If we're gonna do mushrooms all day and then fucking mescaline all night,
do that.
the best fucking podcast ever.
Yeah. Prank caller.
Hang up, new phone. Throw that away.
Yeah, right.
Dogs, no monkeys. Definitely no fucking manatees.
So-
Definitely no fucking dolphins.
My cat,
Do not sacrifice
Cows.
a dolphin.
Now that Don Rickles gone, there's a big fucking hole to fill, and
Yes, there is, brother.
Touchy the Clown is gonna
Yes.
slide right up in that motherfucker. Well, the full name is Uncle Touchy, the pedophile serial killer clown.
God.
He's
Murder them!
He's a serial killer clown, but he only kills pedophiles.
Yes! Nice!
Right?
Nice!
You got it.
fucking rolling balls and seeing shit, and I gotta like chaperone her through the store. She's in full fucking meltdown. I'm like, I'm gonna get arrested. I'm on probation. I'm fucking on probation. Not only am I on probation, but like my fucking friend, his daughter. Okay, her daughter married my friend. That's how we know each other.
Okay.
So my friend is getting married tomorrow. And he wants to do mushrooms. He's never done mushrooms. He knows he gets married. He's not going to be able to. He's like, I want to have a hero's. I want to go on a hero's journey, Stu. So I give him mushrooms. He eats mushrooms. I don't feel anything. Here, try another one. I still don't feel nothing. Stu, here, try another one. I'm fucking the devil over here in the driver's seat. I've got him in my car. And we're out in L.A. where I bought him. And by the time we had hit the 5, he is convinced that I'm going to kill him.
Oh my God.
Let me out of the car, Stuart. And I go, look, dude, you're on fucking parole. We have to get back to San Diego because if anybody finds you in that particular state out of your county, you're going to be in double trouble.
Trouble,
at least if I can get you home. I fucking, he fucking dropped his phone down between the seat and the door. And he was like, reach down there and try to. I'm like, I'm not sticking my fucking arms anywhere where you can get them. Like at some point, it was getting violent. Like, and he's bigger than me. He's a pro wrestler, ex-amateur, ex-amateur pro wrestler. You know what I mean? Johnny Immortal. He used to date the girl from Everessence.
Okay, yeah.
The song Johnny Immortal, the song My Immortal's about him.
Oh wow.
So he makes me look small. He's a big motherfucker. Yeah, he's a big motherfucker.
He's 6 foot, what, 2?
And you're a big
I'm
dude.
6'2". He's like 6'4", 6'5".
Right.
And what was he, 365 last week?
Yeah.
Sounds like a big guy.
Yeah, I'm 265. So this guy's got me by 100 pounds. And he's fucking on mushrooms that I know how many mushrooms he took. Because I have the receipt.
Hey. Don't forget the alcohol.
Well, the alcohol, and the
Alcohol helps me.
and the black chick I cock blocked him on. He's like, I went to show this fucking hot lesbian chick at the bar. Her and her girlfriend. I went to show her something I was on. Well, I went to do this. I went to show her some fucking video that I was on, right? And Johnny's all, he doesn't want you to know that that's my phone. And I go, he doesn't want you to know that I'm paying for his wedding tomorrow. She goes, bands, and didn't talk to him. Bands. Didn't talk to him no more. I had her complete attention. Yeah, so we get back to the fucking rest stop. I get him just on the 5, just past San Onofre. There's a Vista Point. No bathroom, just a Vista Point.
Right.
And I go, okay. You can get out. I pull in. He gets out of the car. He looks like a wild animal, by the way. He's fucking long hair and fucking fedora. And just, eyes like saucers. And I go, are you all right? I go, okay. You're going to start freaking people out. Are you going to get back in the car? And he looks at me and he goes, no. And he runs towards the ocean. And I drove away. I called his wife. I said, this is where he's at.
No, you called me.
I called her. Call the wife.
Call them. Yeah. Call you to call
Your
them.
fiance is at the Vista Point.
Yep.
He thinks I'm trying to kill him. I'm leaving so it doesn't make shit worse.
He's on.
But I can hear him screaming.
So he's still alive.
And it was that kind of a scream.
Oh my!
It wasn't like oh. It was not manly. It was not manly. It was I'm being pursued by an animal. Fucking
That's great.
That's the kind of sound effect you should have been recording.
And all I heard was shit from my daughter going, he left him at the stop.
You're the final piece in this.
But did he die?
No, but they had
But did he die?
He did die, but she had to find him. He was at the hospital.
Die. In his mind, he died probably 1,000 times.
Oh yeah, he did.
Mad.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh, she's mad. She's mad. God, that piece of shit boyfriend of yours left him there.
The cops.
They had to go.
Oh, so they came.
The cops get there.
Oh no!
And he tells me the next day, a half an hour before the wedding, we're at Oceanside Pier, number fucking 8, at the little life shack.
Oh yeah, we know exactly where that is. Oceanside.
Right, at number 9. We're between 8 and 9. Yeah, where the RV park,
72,
because that's where I had to park it. That's where I had to that's where I had to park the U-Haul, because it was she rented a thing that was this big and got the biggest fucking U-Haul they make for it.
That's because Todd ordered it.
Yeah, no, there was a fucking, she got like a metal fucking like flower thingy, an arch. But like it broke apart into pieces.
You could have fit it in
a suitcase. I could have put it.
I could have fit it in the trunk of a car.
I could have brought it on the bus. So,
oh my gosh!
But anyways,
so you had to drive a U-Haul though.
I hit somebody's car. Anyways, yeah. I'm like, hey, the guy's girlfriend. I'm telling the guy's girlfriend. I'm like, look. Just don't report it till tomorrow. They're getting married today, and the girlfriend of the dude whose truck I hit said, "Oh, don't worry, he ain't calling no one today." You ain't ruining they goddamn wedding. You fucking wait till tomorrow. Yeah, she was all in his shit.
She all up in his shit.
No, ain't nobody calling nobody today. You don't worry about that, honey. It was So I go over there to the wedding. I set up the chair. I haven't seen him yet. He was in the fucking mental ward last night. That's the last thing I knew is he was in the mental ward. And she called me on a pretense call. The fucking wife's like, the ambulances are here. They said they haven't seen them, but there's cops here. And anyways, what happened? And I'm like, I don't know. We didn't even get the mushrooms.
Nothing happened.
But he was away from me in the gay bar for like a half hour, so I don't know what he was doing during that period of time. But it definitely wasn't me. Since clearly you're fucking standing there with the cops, I can't believe you fucking called me a bitch. Click.
It's like that one fucking part in Pulp Fiction. Prank caller.
That's exactly how I felt.
Yeah, fuck you. Don't call me.
She's like,
I don't know what you're talking about.
What the fuck is this shit? So I'm sitting there, and anyways, so he tells me, fucking, the cops show up, and they go, oh, wow, he's a big one.
He's a big one.
He says, the cop said, let's go all Mortal Kombat, and when he said that, fucking lightning started shooting off of their bodies. Or like they were glowing like the Last Dragon or some shit. He said, when they said that, I saw the sparkles. Oh my God. And they jumped on him, and they couldn't get him down. And they're fucking wrestling, and they like fucking hit him with a taser. And it's like, he goes,
and that is the electric bolt.
He's like, are you tasing me? And the other one hits him with the second taser.
He's like, you're tasing me?
You are tasing me. Not cool. And he grabs the fucking probes. He rips all the probes out of them, and they go, and but he thought it was me. Remember, I'm trying to kill him. I'm trying to kill him, so now I've apparently split into seven demon cops.
Right.
I am 7 cops that look like Farva to him.
Yep.
Right? So and apparently he's the chicken fucker. And I'm standing there and fucking, oh my God. Okay,
I
so.
can't believe that. It's so funny.
No. So they go, excuse me, sir. Apparently I go, excuse me, sir, can you lay down? And he goes, sure. And he lays down, and they fucking jump on him. And he thinks it's me, so he's like, stop trying to hit. Let me go, Stuart. And he's rolling around calling my fucking name. Yeah, he's yelling my name out.
Oh my God.
Stuart. They fucking handcuff him. And he apparently assaulted the cops because he thought it was me and all this shit. Yeah,
it's always assault when they tackle you.
Right.
Yeah,
they dropped all the charges.
Of course, they beat the shit out of him.
Probably beat the shit out of him.
Yelling at me. They finally found him at the hospital.
Are you
Tri-City
tasing me
Hospital.
right now?
Are you tasing me?
The day before the
you
wedding.
You are tasing me.
The day before
Not
the
cool.
wedding.
Yeah, the next day they were getting married, and it was just like.
That's what the
And their faces
hangover type
just
shit
like,
right there. Like,
In the face.
All I got was shit thrown at me for him. I wasn't there.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to deal with all this shit, but you do.
But I'm the mother of the bride, you know. I'm dating him, and he takes him out to a gay bar for a bachelor party.
Act like my grandma, okay? My grandmother had an affair with Susan B. Anthony. I don't give a shit. Look, pay me not to talk, right?
I don't give a shit.
It's like pictures, okay? If I'm not in them, I don't fucking care to see them, okay?
No, it's not.
that where that came from?
Yeah.
Dennis, dude. I think he's talking about babies.
You think babies are not mine? It's like a picture.
I don't care.
I'm not in it. I don't fucking care, dude.
That's all you do. You throw a pitch. I mean, what prizes are there?
There are no prizes, Charlie. It's just to see how fast.
So her and I have beef.
Oh, well, I guess I'll
this
demonstrate my value to you by
We'll get to it.
Fucking waitress.
Thought you banged her.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
No,
Banger.
I banged this redhead with the tattoo on her face. You'll see her later. She's over there.
When I was little,
Oh, you're in the background?
So I'm the guy operating this water race. You know, you shoot the clown in the mouth with the water gun, not on the cheek, not on the chin. You got to shoot it in the mouth if you want to win, but you already knew that. Anyways, so if you look right here, on the top shelf, on the top shelf, you'll see a little devil baby. There's actually 6 of them. He's got a big ass head, a itty bitty body. He's wearing a diaper and he's holding a pitchfork. Little devil babies, right? So to reach that top shelf, I had to put my feet. Right now, I'm a foot taller than everybody because I'm inside of this trailer.
Okay.
But to get to the top shelf with my
have to put
arms,
on,
I have to put my
boots?
feet where the clowns are. No, I just stand right here. So earlier in the day, when the sun was up in the sky around 11 a.m., we're at Griffith Park. It's 102 degrees.
Oh.
Nearest trees are 2 football fields away, like the nearest fucking house to me.
Right.
And then fucking and all of the carnival games that are intense have sidewalls, so you can't get inside of them. But my trailer has an awning that opens up. That's an 8 by 30 foot fucking square of steel, making a shadow where these people are standing right there. So when it was 102 degrees. And the 40 or so people on the cast and crew and the director and the actors and the writers all needed a place to stand. They were standing right under my balls. So,
Yes.
my fucking ass right in their face the whole time. So I just blowing fucking. Oh, you like that, Danny?
Yeah.
Danny wasn't tall enough to smell him. He's too short.
Okay.
Everybody else
Right in
though.
his face.
Yeah. So I've never seen a bald spot from the front to the back at the same time before. I was walking next to him, next to the floss wagon, and as I'm coming down like this, I fucking look. And you ever seen when a dog starts losing its hair around its tail?
Right there, yeah.
That's what the fucking back of his bald spot here looks like. It's all gray and wrinkly and patchy. I was looking down at him, and it was like I could see from his eyebrows to the back of the wrinkles. It was gross, man. Anyway,
Gross.
but I digress. So, hey, here's a neat. I just realized this. That's Chester and Winnie's son, Chet.
Oh,
And that's me on screen at the same
So
time.
is this a real fair that you were working that they came
No,
and did
no,
their shoot?
they
Did they
ran-
all set this
They
up?
set it up.
All
Just set it up
for the
just
shoot.
for the show.
Okay.
Take a picture of that with your phone. It won't let me
hand me
screenshot.
my
That is
phone.
amazing.
So
You can just
no,
unplug
I've been
it.
on over 50 different shows, movies, music videos.
Sweet,
I got a
dude.
few-
Yeah, that's fucking.
No, I have
amazing.
connections. Like,
Yeah.
Well,
I'm
Hook
building.
us
I'm building a
up.
park for the Illuminati.
Yeah.
I,
No, I know, it's like,
I
Kurt,
insult
I wanna die, don't
celebrities
tell
for
me too
their
much.
living.
don't tell me too much yet.
I mean, you know.
Wait till I get there, and then I want to know, and then I'll die.
Yeah.
So I got the little devil babies, and I'm standing there, and there's a clown head right there at this.
No.
There's a clown head at this guy's elbow to give you an idea of where my feet, because you can barely see my knees, where my feet are going to be. So I'm 9 feet fucking tall, and I've got the entire cast and crew behind me, and I'm just putting up the first 10 animals, right? And I just get to the Satans, and I'm putting them up there. I'm putting them up there, right? And I'm fucking coming across, and so I'm up on top, fucking boom, and I hear fucking behind me. Devil babies, huh? It's fucking Danny DeVito.
Oh my gosh! Yes,
Right,
baby.
because he's the director and shit.
Yeah, he
so I'm
is.
standing
Okay.
there, and I don't stop. I don't turn around and just go.
Just
well,
keep going.
I hear devil babies, huh? And I go. Well, everybody knows that Satan has to be properly represented in all Hollywood productions. 40 fucking people took a knee, man. It was great. You guys need to go outside.
It's cooler in here.
No,
Okay.
I think it was just somebody got stepped on.
I stepped on
Yeah,
him.
you stepped on
I
Summer's
didn't need to go
foot.
outside.
It's all right.
You guys
Get out!
How go lay on that side.
Go lay
Get
down.
your spot.
When you lay down under
I'm
people's
sorry.
feet, you
No,
get
wait.
stepped
So
on.
That was
so
my
after
fault.
you put up the babies and you said that Satan.
I've
is
never had anything
represented-
go wrong during that fucking story before, and of course, I would step on my dog while we're recording. It's never been
I think you stepped
never
on
been
someone.
properly recorded. Son of a bitch.
Son of a
All right,
bitch.
now I'm going to have to tell you about the time I went to Neverland Ranch and took down Michael Jackson's zipper.
Wow.
Yeah, and his nuts fell all over my face.
Oh my God.
I was part of the 4-man crew, me and Sean Blankenship and Lehman, and I forget who the other guy was. Anyways, fucking, we go down to Santa Barbara. We're out there, you know, and this is like, his rides hadn't moved for 2 years because of the lawsuit.
Right.
And so he had a carousel, a roundup, and a zipper that he was getting rid of to pay some bills.
Fucking
So,
hate the zipper, dude.
right? So
Oh,
fucking.
the zipper's like the freaking
Scared.
X2 though.
Nah, well, yeah, I
I
kind of
often-
do that
X2.
one loop down.
It scares
I
the
often
shit out of
ask
you.
girls at the carnival, "Oh,
I love the zipper.
what's your favorite ride?" And they go, "Oh, the zipper." I go, "You know, the best ride's behind the zipper." They go, "What's behind the zipper?" I'm like, "Boss, I need a break." I'm going to show you where the teddy bears live.
I still don't know where the teddy bears live.
Oh my God. No. Golden.
Right? So fucking.
This guy's a walking carny. Like,
I am.
No,
I guess
I thought
now,
I-
I thought I'd fired him before. Did I tell you to get the fuck out of here?
no, boss, I'm back, baby.
Fucking guy tried to file for workers' compensation. He was fired before he hit the ground. Rides hadn't moved in 2 years, and nature had taken over, and the fucking squirrels had shoved fucking acorns everywhere you could put a fucking acorn. I mean, it was a solid fucking deal, right? So when we brought the tower down on the zipper, it just fucking rained acorns on the fucking diamond plate. And I had to stand there and operate the hydraulics. So they're just fucking
Nuts out of the
pelting me.
zipper.
Yeah, nuts all on my face.
Michael
Just constant.
Jackson's
Yeah,
nuts.
Michael Jackson's nuts. Now, see, I took the job. I usually don't do rides, but I heard there was going to be this happening, and I wanted to be able to honestly say I went to Michael Jackson's Neverland Ranch. I went to Neverland Ranch and took down Michael Jackson's zipper. Never in a million years could I have dreamed that his nuts would fall on my face. And I was like a little, just God was like, "Oh, you think they're funny? Watch this." I've been planning this since 2007. Stuart's gonna love this. So yeah. Also, I am. Well, obviously, I've already been in your living room and in your subconscious. Speaking of which, I'm an author.
Nice.
Are we recording any of this?
All this is recording.
Oh yes, good. Okay, so we can go over here. You guys can go to Hey Google. Hey Google,
Tell me your penis.
tell me about Touchy the Clown. Goes to Hollywood.
Google Books. Touchy Goes to Hollywood is the epic of Touchy the Clown and his adventures in Hollywood and how he used television to brainwash the world.
It feels like coming out of the womb. Fucking hot in these rhinos. No, it's great in here.
No, we're talking about the rhinos in the Ace Ventura scene.
That's what I always say. Every time I'm on, I'm just like,
I have a meme where it's like when people show up in your comments, they only comment to talk shit or something or to disagree with you.
Yeah.
dude.
When people when you show up in your comments only to disagree, it's fucking it's Jim crawling out of the ass. What did you guys think of Man on the Moon?
Oh,
Fucking wow.
Wow.
Like the Jim the
Jim
reversion.
Carrey, yeah.
The actual documentary behind it.
That's Andy and me.
Or the movie.
No, the movie.
The movie
I'm
was
not-
cool,
the
but
movie
no,
was-
the documentary that they shut him down for releasing for 20 years, and
Oh, yeah.
then he finally released, and like,
Paramount didn't want him to think he was an asshole or something like that.
well, yeah, he went fucking crazy. He's a crazy man.
He went crazy.
Well, no,
crazy
he
man.
just went full Kaufman.
Yeah,
Went
no.
Kaufman.
I do all my own stunts.
Well, I mean,
Do
it
everything.
shows how like Keith Ledger killed himself. Like it gives you that insight of
How far he
invoking
can go.
of invoking a spirit and like what these.
Coming back.
Tony Blair says every morning he steps into a pentagram and he fucking channels a spirit called the light.
Oh, wow.
And he uses that to make his political decisions. And
Great,
then
Tony Blair's the English
Sasha is
Baron Cohen.
No, Sasha is who Beyonce becomes when she's performing. And she talks about
She talks
channeling the
another-
light and then becoming Sasha.
That light.
Okay.
Okay.
Beyonce doesn't dance. Sasha does the dance.
Sasha does the dancing.
That's some MK Ultra Project Monarch shit.
Well,
you know?
see, and that's
Yeah,
what I was
Just
thinking it could be as well.
Dissociative identity disorders.
Right.
Right.
Well,
They already have multiple.
So you like Andy
personalities.
Kaufman?
Okay.
See, we like Andy Kaufman. Andy
Probably
Kaufman
not.
did concept.
Probably hate the guy.
Yeah,
well-
probably don't like.
Well,
the guy.
what Jim Carrey was doing was what Kaufman was doing. You know,
Yeah.
wrestling women and all that shit.
Like the weird.
I want to give you guys an insight.
I wanna wrestle a big, strong woman.
Are you familiar with the 27 Club?
Yes.
20. That was
Yeah,
the.
so where everybody dies when they're 27. The
James
famous people.
Dean,
Oh, yes, yes,
Amy
yes.
Everybody.
Winehouse,
Yes,
Jim
yes.
Morrison.
Johnny, my
Everybody.
best friend.
Well, but
A lot of people that were speaking out against the political MK Ultra as well, that were a part of it, that then started speaking out against.
but you know, like Jim Morrison and fucking Jimi Hendrix and
Right.
Amy
Janis
Winehouse,
Joplin.
and Janis Joplin and Kurt Cobain.
Kurt Cobain.
I want to point something out. Courtney Love in Man on the Moon played the mother next door.
Huh. That's interesting. Why the fuck is
She
Courtney
was
Love in
straight.
that?
She was straight as an arrow in that movie, and she was somebody
Really?
you'd be proud to know. And, maybe take to a PTA meeting if you look at that, and if you look at what, entertaining the public is about, it's about having a public image.
Right.
And I think that Andy Kaufman is the most famous faked his death. That's what the song is about.
Yeah.
Andy,
Yeah,
did you
to
hear about this one?
Yep.
If you believe. And so, Andy, are you goofing on Elvis? Hey, baby, are we losing touch? That shit, it's about
Man
the
on the
fact
moon.
that there was this guy who was known to fuck with people that, he didn't do it on TV. He went out onto the street. He got jobs as a fucking waiter.
And did it to
he
fulfill
got
what that
in the ring.
looks like.
He really, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like what was happening with Kaufman is he was testing the
Boundaries.
Yeah, find where the edge is and see if you can balance without watch the rocks drop into the abyss at your feet and not fall over the edge.
Don't fall over the edge.
And
Wow.
so one of the things that he was supposed to do was pretend to get cancer and then fight it and come back and then
come
die
back.
and then
And
come
then
back
die.
to life. No, that'd fuck with the audience too much. So another thing is if you fake your death, then you got to deal with your taxes.
Right. And if you come back, you're a felon, probably.
Tupac, his last album, Machiavelli, the Dawn,
Machiavelli, he
and
talks
the
about being
7-Day
Machiavelli.
Theory.
Yep, the 7-Day Theory.
Well, if you take those letters and you rearrange them, it says, okay, on the 7th you think I'm dead, but really I'm alive. That says that. That's what those letters spell. Without anything left over, that's what those letters spell. Okay, on the
Machiavelli.
7th you think I'm dead, but really I'm alive. And Machiavelli was a prince who faked his death to get revenge on his enemies.
Yep.
Master P's little kid. Well, I mean, that's a little different. But
Little Bow Wow.
Little Bow Wow. Came
That's
out
a little
about it.
different.
I think it's a little different. That was like a
that's
security
way
guard.
different.
That was way different. Probably.
But you find out that this is kind of like the
persona that
this is the fabric through which that town we have to be able to
tapestry.
blackmail you to make you do it. We have to have a way of controlling you.
Right, that's
or
the
we're not going to let you have
Illuminati
any power.
thing.
We're not gonna let you have
It's like,
right.
you can't have the power unless we can control the power. You are the puppet, but you can have everything you could ever dream.
Dude,
we'll give you the world, but you have to do this.
But you're going to be Bill Gates' ass clown. On
you're going to be
on
Bill
Epstein's Island. You know what I mean? You're going to fucking
you're going to have it all, but you got to do this.
You get a free jet.
Yeah.
But you're getting pounded on it.
There's some new French movie about a fucking gay porn star, and at the
I
end
wouldn't
of
mind that.
Have you seen this? I just heard about this on Joe Rogan the other day. There's some fucking new French movie about this gay porn star, and then like the last scene of the movie, the guy ends up raping his own son.
Oh wow!
He doesn't know that like
his son,
the dude that's gagged and bound on the bed that
is his son.
Yeah, it's his fucking.
Well, it's like that one part where.
Wow, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work for an editor.
Yeah.
What a pleasant mushroom trip I'm having. These
fucking gnomes are talking some shit.
I mean,
what does he call them? The clockwork gnomes, the clockwork elves.
Orange?
No, the clockwork elves.
Yeah.
Clockwork elves.
Rogan refers to the DMT creatures as clockwork.
Oh, he
elves.
does. He calls them elves.
Clockwork elves.
That's kind of
like they're
insulting.
like they're like little. They're like little. think of what an elf looks like. He's got a fucking. He looks like one of them citrine rocks he gave me, or maybe a little mushroom head. Well, whatever. The little clockwork elves they refer to him as.
Yeah, we were talking to a girl last night. She was referring to the different spirits behind psychedelics and things, and then relating it to the spirits within the plant. That the plant has that spirit. We've extracted it. Can think about it.
Hey, that shit happens, bro.
Everybody gets wet at the dunk tank, baby.
Yeah, everybody's wet. That shit happy to be wet.
Unless you're the one working outside the counter, you don't get wet.
It's a silver bond.
It's silver
unicorn. Silver strings, man.
Silver strings with the silver unicorns.
I have more kids ask me.
Too much.
Does he really fall in the water?
Does he really get wet?
If you hit the target.
That's a personal question.
Yeah, like what?
Right? Fuck. Why don't you ask your mom that question, you little bitch?
Go ask your dad.
Why don't you go ask your dad if you don't know how to do it?
Did you hear what the other host of the thing said when I was in the tank? He's talking shit about her. He's like, he's got targets that are smaller than his wife's erogenous zone. If he gets wet tonight, it'll be the first time him or his wife got wet in the last 10 years.
Yeah, I didn't know he was talking about you.
I didn't hear that.
My grandfather.
You laughed your ass off. Wow, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work for an editor.
Yeah. Took me 3 weeks to edit the last one.
Like, I'm still establishing the fact that I actually have been doing Hollywood for over a decade.
Wow, bro.
And I used It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and I went off of the Hulu and Do You joke. I mean, I demonstrated my stand-up. We want to get a solid background about like the authenticity of
what real Hollywood is.
Well, because you guys are getting an exclusive. I don't want to jump the shark just yet. This
right.
is
you're building the groundwork.
Usually, we're establishing a foundation. Like I said, this is going to be a 2-part or maybe even a 3-part podcast.
Well,
you're going to be like,
it's going to be a full fucking.
Yeah, you're going to be like, all right, now this is where shit gets weird.
Yeah. I would love to see
you would think showing up at Illuminati headquarters with a head full of mushrooms would be an interesting day.
This shit's on Patreon.
Yeah,
I pay $2 for this one.
Next thing I fucking know.
For the real version, anyway. I mean, you can listen to
Van Halen Eruption.
Van Halen Eruption.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
But yeah, for the real one, go to Patreon.
Wow, that's a lot of work. That's a lot of work for an editor.
Yeah.
My grandpa always said it's all about how many keys you got. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck that means, but
I don't know either.
He's not the only person I've seen do that.
Oh no, because a lot of keys means you're important, man.
The more keys you have, the more things you control.
Yeah. You can open a lot of doors with them keys.
Freemasonry does open a lot of doors. A lot of doors. You ever seen the Architect sketch?
Oh my god.
Have you ever seen Monty Python's Architect sketch? It's something about the way the gravity and the electromagnetism aligns those rocks when they're in a fluid state.
Gotcha. So that's why the Masons chose kind of that symbol, because it was a naturalistic symbol, or they...
I'm under the present theory
that it's in everything?
That the reason the dollar bill is on the back of the... has a pyramid.
Oh, yeah.
Right? My current theory is that they're saying, look, our dirt is made of gold. It might be extremely small, monoatomic even, individual gold crystals that are 8-sided, right? So there's 2 things. You get diamonds and you get gold crystals. They come out as these octahedrons. Huh?
We got it from the Egyptians.
Well, here's something really interesting. If you look at the Temple of the Mount in Jerusalem, there's a dome, right? It's on fire right at this moment of the podcast, but if you look next to it, there's a field of white ash. There's another place called the Cave of Hathar. If you look up the Cave of Hathar, it's a dome next to a field of white ash. If you look out across this field, out that window, across the street from that dome is about 3 football fields of white ash as tall as 2 3-story houses.
You pick some of that up.
Yeah, well, for some reason, I think they're mining underneath it.
Yeah, probably.
People in Landers are always saying that they hear a strange hum or that they feel explosions. And, of course, there was that huge earthquake up here in the 90s.
What was it?
The Landers quake.
I don't know.
7.0, 7.3. It was a big one. The Northridge quake and the Landers quake happened the same day, and both of them were in the 7s.
And there's not tectonic plates really near the area? Or?
I bought oceanfront fucking property when that shit falls into the ocean.
You've heard that song, right?
Okay, well, okay.
Arizona.
If you'll buy that,
but still you think...
I'll throw Goat Mountain in for free.
Right.
But
no, but you're saying that...
This was definitely underwater at some point, and basically what happens is the Pacific plate is pushing itself up underneath the North American plate. When it does that, it accordions up. The seafloor becomes like an accordion. It goes V up, V down, V up, V down. And where you find gold is where you find a V of quartz. Look at those mountains. You're looking at V's of quartz. Another thing, what you see is when a lot of water went through here, I'm not sure if these ripples are as much... You were down at the beach. You know when the tide comes in, it goes out, the sand gets little ripples in it?
Okay.
We know there was water over 1,000 feet over our head where we're standing right now. This is an ancient riverbed. Randall Carlson on episode 606 of Joe Rogan talked about the current ripples of a standing wave that large would be 50, 60 feet tall and maybe, hundreds of feet long. And if you look at what this valley, I mean, what if these hills weren't pushed up as much as they were deposited? So there's some evidence, because there's 12 deposition zones when it comes to gold, and I think I'm experiencing 2 of them here. One of them is the local geography, or the local geology, but also all of the water from Utah this way went to the ocean through this valley. So anything that came this way that was heavy was deposited along the way, and maybe it was deposited when it hit the parts of the crust that pushed up into hard rock that's still attached to bedrock, and then those ripples, like the ripples in a sluice box, collected the heavy shit and the lighter shit went out to the ocean. And so I don't know, but I think that the fact that hill there has that giant eyeball in it.
Let's go digging it.
And the clouds up. I got pans. I got all types of shit.
I'm down, dude. It's been the story of the fucking month. Is like to go out here and come digging for some rocks and find some cactus, and I feel like we're there.
Cactus is here.
Yeah, I feel like the rocks are too. I feel like
those hills right there.
Mm-hmm.
If you look out that window and over that roof, you'll notice there's an eyeball in that fucking hill right over that roof.
Make sure, yeah.
It makes the big oval. It's got a light brown pupil and it's got a dark brown iris. Or a light brown iris and a dark brown pupil at the bottom of the eye, like it's looking down.
The big peak to the left. I'm sorry, I didn't hear where you started.
Okay, so if you look out your window, you're going to see like a shiny roof, like the most shiny reflective roof out there.
Yeah, definitely.
If you look straight up from that, you're looking at the bottom corner of an eyeball this time of day. It's looking straight back at us.
Right.
Right? Is this fucking weird shit or what? Hey, man. I look out.
I see a full frog right there. I see like mouth, nose, fucking frog ears, fucking...
Drive through Joshua Tree the back way to Arizona to Quartzsite. It's 100 miles. Bring extra gas. But... yeah, fucking drive.
Like from the south exit out, or from the north, like 29 Palms?
Go up the 62. Go up the 62, okay. And I think, what was it, the 177 or the 71? It's got a 7 in it. Yeah. It goes to Quartzsite, and there's signs and shit. You just look it up on Google, but there's a path that goes through Joshua Tree. And some of those fucking rocks look like Jabba the Hutt creatures. They definitely have... as I'm driving, I'm seeing... characters from like comic books, like dream images from comic books. I'm seeing them all over the hills. What this means is time is in a crystal.
Okay.
Every possible outcome, and the future can affect the past. Like the past can affect the future.
Okay.
So I had 2 guests over here 3 weeks ago who are from a cult. Well, they were a cult, but their leader died in January, and Joe Rogan has a joke about the difference between a cult and a religion is in a cult. There's
Everyone
a guy,
dies.
No, in a cult, the guy makes this shit up. It's bullshit, and he knows it's bullshit. In a religion, that guy's dead. And they looked at me and laughed. And I said, congratulations.
Exactly. Like.
So anyways, if you're homeless, and you're looking for a place to go, there's this group called the 12 Tribes. Look up the Yellow Deli.
They're the cake feeders.
Huh?
They get coffee and cake.
Coffee and cake.
Yeah, they're fucking interesting, man.
Yeah.
Tell me about them.
You want to see my
free coffee, or it's like pasta? What is it? It's fucking. It's donuts and coffee.
No,
right?
no.
Oh no, that's not like Mediterranean, like San Francisco.
cuisine.
No, I'm thinking of the 12. They're at all Rainbow, all Deadhead Festival.
No, not
They
those
have
guys.
the van
Not
where they
those
always
guys. These
they
guys
offer
are
the coffee
Jesus.
and donuts and spun out kids, and they're the 12.
No, not those guys.
Not those guys. Not those guys.
These guys are the 144,000 virgins that are going to ride alongside Jesus during Armageddon.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Right.
Yeah,
No, these guys are
They have a
great.
purple fucking bus, and like they give kids fucking food, and they feed you forever. And what's the name of them? What's the name of them?
The 12 Tribes.
The 12
tribes.
Right.
I could be wrong. It could be that there's a lot of 12 people out there.
Yeah, there's the 12
Could be like the
disciples.
12 circles or.
12 man, I was thinking of the 12
The 12 tribes of
monkeys.
Israel.
The 12 monkeys.
I was thinking of the 12
So there's the
monkeys,
12.
man.
There's
My
the 12
bad,
tribes of
Bruce
Israel.
Willis,
There's the 12
man,
tribes
I'm sorry.
community, a religious organization,
We
Christian
were
community.
talking
church.
about time travel.
No, he's right.
The Masonic. 12 tribes,
Masonic.
communities. 12 tribes are a religious organization formerly known as the Divine Christian Community Church, the Northeast Kingdom Community Church, the Masonic. Maybe click on that one, see what it says.
No.
This is fucking Wikipedia.
12 tribes.
12 tribes,
died
religious
over.
organizations formed normally as blah, 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 blah. A new religious movement founded by Gene Sprigg.
Yeah.
Yeah, this sprang out of
He
the
died
Jesus movement in
January
1972. Chattanooga, Tennessee.
And my little cult I've been nurturing for 15 years finally developed into a religion.
No, 12 tribes.
We are
at
finally
Rainbow.
tax exempt.
They already had your vested virgin picked up.
They do. They have my wife, and then I told him I wanted to marry the wrong dude's name, and that guy's like the fucking tribal leader for like one of the whole thing. So basically, I was checking out this Mexican girl who's amazing.
Right.
But I said the wrong. I'm like Nebuchadnezzar's daughter, and they go, no. You know, like she's way out of my league or something. And I'm like, why? Why can't I marry Nebuchadnezzar's daughter? Now I'm offended, you know? And they're like, well, you know, he's like the tribal leader, and you'd be. And then so like the next time I went and met him, he like after 15 years of like fucking doing me dirty, like I'd be chopping it up with somebody, we'd be all cool. They go and talk to Nebuchadnezzar, and they come back to me like dicks. They'd be like, what are you doing here? You know what I mean? Yeah, so like for years he's been my nemesis, and I fucked up and said I wanted to like marry his daughter, right? So and they're not allowed to watch TV, so like I'm probably the best show on they've got, and so you know what I mean? So, you know, so that's all they do is gossip.
12 tribes tour bus. Sorry.
Yeah, that's where I met him. The hippie bus at Oceanside Pier before the Wyndham Resort was there. My carnival used to set up at the pier.
I hear him. I've heard
for the
very
4th of
creepy
July.
shit about that bus, dude.
Oh,
But I've never been on it.
I love that.
I'd go eat
I've
coffee.
never been on it. I'd go eat coffee and a donut on it.
Go have some fucking
Because
coffee.
I like to be abducted, or not abducted, but like I'm down to like listen to people and be like,
listen.
see their experience.
Listen.
Like,
Before now, I'm trying.
Right.
And I've got a long history with these folks. So like I'm trying to like pull the moat out of their eyes, they would say. Very boring.
Because I've heard.
Okay, so Father Yod. Can I?
Father Yod.
Okay. So I'll tell what I know about him. I'll read it through as I do. But Father Yod, he owned a vegan store. And he died.
I'm going to have the Yellow Deli people build my wedding deck at the park.
The wedding deli, the 7 tribes.
I'm going to have the 12 tribes build.
Yes, it was 12 tribe people.
I'm going to have the 12. Well, I'm going to have the tribe of Yosef specifically because that's what tribe's here. I'm going to have the tribe of Yosef build the Yellow Deli wedding deck. They want to put in a Yellow Deli in Oak Glen, which is the town above Yucaipa.
That's a Subway shop?
Shares the same.
A sub shop?
Oh no, it's a mate bar, like coffee, and and they sell sandwiches like the Desert
Yellow
Rose.
Deli, like Indian Deli.
Oh no,
Observatory?
no, it's so good.
What does yellow mean?
Oh yeah, I want them to build one of these. No, like the cup. It's yellow. The yellow submarine. Because these guys were
Okay.
all hippie.
What does yellow mean?
It was
Yeah.
started in the 60s by this guy, Gene Spriggs, who used to work at a sideshow. He was a carny like Anton LaVey. Used to play the Calliope at the strip club and the tent revival. So these guys, it's interesting that both the 12
harmonizing them with Yellow Submarine.
It's very interesting that both the 12
How
tribes
they do it,
and
too.
the Satanists were produced, and wrestling.
And wrestling.
And me. Yeah, they both came out of the fucking circus. And I'm like tied in with the circus that came from Bohemian Grove.
Right.
That's where I'm shooting to Jeffrey Dahmer. Now, I haven't gotten to the part about me being a serial killer clown. All right?
Nice.
I entertain entertainers.
That's the
I talk shit to celebrities for a fucking living. And now that Don Rickles gone, there's a big fucking hole to fill. And
Yes, there is, brother.
Touchy the Clown is gonna slide right up in that motherfucker. Well, the full name is Uncle Touchy, the pedophile serial killer clown.
God.
He's a serial killer clown, but he only kills pedophiles.
Yes. Nice.
Right?
Nice. You got it. Fucking mushrooms company. I'm fucking sticker, man.
Hey Google.
Fuck.
Show me Touchy Goes to
You know
Hollywood.
what? He goes there.
It's gonna take off a few dreads.
Hey, you look like a funky pirate.
According to Google Books, Touchy Goes to Hollywood is the epic of Touchy the Clown and his adventures in Hollywood and how he used television to brainwash the world.
I've been in Hollywood for exactly 333 months. And so now after this decade plus long experiment, I'm ready to end. I'm going to write I've been waiting for the proper place to unveil my career suicide note.
Career suicide.
I think your podcast is the right place to reveal my career suicide note. Okay, ready?
Yeah. Career suicide. Hit it.
Dear Jews.
Did you see us? We're like, oh my god, he's gonna do it.
Yeah, we know we can't say juice, dog. You
I
can't
totally
say juice, dog.
I totally stole that from Tosh.0, but only because you motherfucker Daniel, you piece of shit, you stole your fucking bit about the banana from Fresno from me. But what you didn't get was the felony part, and since this joke, like Doug Stanhope's about, helping his mom commit suicide, this joke had a statute of limitations that has expired, so... No, the reason the guy got the banana is because I kept offering him his money back. I know what you want. You want your money back. Look, match the $800 you've already given me. I'm going to give you the prize you want and your money back. Look, you already made 2 out of 3 balls. Yeah, it is what it is. I made the guy go to the ATM and made his wife keep me company.
Wow.
And that really happened.
It fucking happened.
And I can't believe that you went to another show. You should have stuck with us. But I do appreciate you hiring our water race and doing your little milk nipple thing. That was fun.
Milk nipple?
Yeah. Nah, but I think we're even now. I stole that from Daniel Tosh.
Yeah.
I
think we're even now.
I have like a problem name dropping, I mean, that's what Kanye West keeps telling me, at least.
Fucking, he's up there. Me
and Kanye have fucking,
Kanye's mad, bro.
Kanye and I have beef. He thinks I cheated him. So for the last,
you don't need to go out.
Okay, so.
Goes the other one.
So my clown is a registered he is a registered politician. That's a pretty strong claim.
All your votes went to
You're a
Biden.
clown?
Oh yeah, Uncle Touchy, the pedophile serial killer clown.
Oh, he's okay, gotcha.
No, he's look at this is the FEC.gov.
Okay.
FEC.gov is the Federal Election Commission.gov website.
Okay.
Right. If you look down here, oh shit. If you look down here, You have
Clown, Touchy the
Oh no! Look
Professor,
above it.
Killer
Look above it.
Uncle.
Look above it.
Clinton, Hillary Rodman.
Would you like to read the emails from the Wall Street Journal, Michelle Hackman? Where she's like, "So I'm doing a lighthearted article." I was in Ken Doyle from Bloomberg. So what was all this about? Well, it's because I'm trying to sell books. Sell books, you say? Hey Google, show me Touchy Goes to Hollywood.
According to Google Books, Touchy Goes to Hollywood is the epic of Touchy the Clown and his adventures in Hollywood and how he used television to brainwash the world.
Hey Google, show me Touchy Goes to Washington.
Here's what I found on the web.
Hey Google, show me Touchy Goes to Washington.
According to Google Books, Uncle Touchy the pedophile serial killer clown pranks his way into the White House.
So right now I'm in the process. I'm so glad that didn't work earlier. Now it makes sense. Tried that for like 5 hours earlier. That fucking rolled around pretty good. So yeah. So I got these books. So let me see here.
Yeah, the books are important to obtain the knowledge.
Okay, so you got some
And
books.
they're only $6.66.
Wow.
Yeah.
$6.66
Is that really?
on
Yes.
Amazon.
On Amazon.
Wow.
Yeah, look.
Huh, they're not even
And then,
fucking
and
around
then the
no
other
more.
one is, what is it?
They're not even fucking around no more.
Umbrance is $666.60.
They're not even fucking. Idiots.
And our P.O. box number 666.
Yeah, you were at the Alien Outpost. My address is 262. For those of you out there in podcast land that want to send me gifts to pay tribute to my greatness, is 262 Old Women Springs Road in Yucca Valley, California. Zip code
92373.
That's Redlands.
Oh.
Don't listen.
Sorry.
Don't listen to her. Pay no attention. It's 84 92284. 92284. Anyways, yeah. So that's 262 Old Woman Springs Road, Suite B, SWEET, capital BEE,
Going for it.
hashtag 666. That's number 666 for those of you that are over the age of 20. But I couldn't say, you know.
Yeah. And yeah, perfect. And what's the name of it? How do they Google it on Amazon? Did
Oh,
say that?
you could just.
What's the name of it?
Actually, when I said it right now, their phone's probably already Googled it for them.
Sweet.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So just turn on Amazon. Type in 666.
You can go to Amazon. That is one great place to find it. You can also go
but
on
is there a
Barnes
better
and
place?
Noble.
Barnes and Noble, because let's
Yes.
Barnes and Noble over
Any
Amazon.
of the bookstores,
Same
they
price.
just-
Shows up maybe a day later. Maybe a day later.
Sometimes cheaper.
Sometimes cheaper.
Barnes
But
and
then
Noble is
I would like you. I'm not going to ask her to read this one. Those are my Touch of the Clown series. Those are children's book. They're 33 pages. Well, 34 because of the hidden degree of the Royal Order of Jesters with masonry. You know, pay no attention to the shelves full of clowns. But yeah. So Royal Order of Jesters. Anyways, so fucking the book right here is part of my Apotheosis series. Apo meaning to become, Theos meaning God. So this is my series, and this is just one of the books. But I would like you to read the title out loud for our audience.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Embrace or don't bother. You wouldn't understand, and you can't afford it anyway. Apotheosis. Volume 2.
Okay.
Volume 1.
Ooh, that's a great
And
picture.
that is a picture of.
Well, that's a picture of me. actually.
Nice. It's a picture of the moon or the Mars, and then
Each one of my books is published on a blood moon. There's a blood moon coming up.
Blood moon.
All of these are published on blood moons.
Nice.
And would you look at the price?
$666.66.
Okay. And have you ever sold any of them? Well, it says right here that there are 7 used copies available. So for tax purposes, I will say at least 7. But every 1,000 copies sold is a $500,000 my end. So, buy my book, you fucking moron. Anyways.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Well, let's tell them what the book's about, Jim.
Let's go there.
This book contains the code to cracking one of
America's
most tragic cases concerning the nefarious actions performed over the course of several years of the serial killer clown by the name of Touchy, who's traveled the states and left his calling card in all of them.
Oh yeah!
Who, due to his work in Hollywood, has already been in your living room and probably running around in your subconscious as you read this very description. Telling you not to waste your money on this trash, so the truth about his deeds never reaches the light. You won't believe it. You won't even understand it.
Yeah.
But most of all, you won't be able to put it down.
You won't.
Yeah.
That's right, son of Jim.
It.
And how much was that book again?
$666.66.
Oh, but you forgot. Free shipping.
But free shipping. So if you order today through our website, you can add 10%.
Now, this is a verbal contract, but since it's being recorded, I will give you $100 per copy of the book Umbrance. He didn't know how to pronounce it, folks, but neither did you, so don't act like you cool, son of Jim. Anyway.
It said there'd be math, no math. I didn't know there'd be reading.
Did you know you were going to make $100,000 fucking dollars in a short weekend?
Yes.
Yes.
This is a lot of work for an editor.
This is the third week. This is the third week. Third day I made 1,400.
Oral will make your day, but anal will make your whole week.
14,000. I'm gonna make 14,000 off the third week.
I don't know if you're ready for this one.
And on the third month, I'm gonna make 1.4 million. Boom.
They talk about people going into beast mode. So I've been running for president. I had slogans like, time to put some real clowns in the White House. The only card that trumps Trump is the Joker.
Holy
A vote for me is a vote not for Hillary.
Oh my God.
If you've ever played spades, you know that the only card that trumps Trump
is the
Joker.
Joker.
That's a fact.
Yes. Very fact.
Fact checkers, take that.
Take that.
Look it up, Snopes.
Yeah.
So fucking
or
ask not what your country can do for you, but ask what Stu can do for your country. Because after all, if I don't acknowledge that Touchy is just a fictional character, then they'll be able to disbar me for being crazy. Of course, if I just say that because I'm smart enough to realize it and I really am crazy, it doesn't matter because I already made my legal disclaimer. Anyways,
baby.
I am currently running for California's governor.
All right.
Right. Of
Okay, right now?
course. I gotta follow.
Perfect.
I gotta follow the steps of both Reagan and Schwarzenegger. Of course, I'm a silent actor.
From a very famous,
Well, I'm a silent actor.
Yeah,
You know, I mean, what I do is a magical thing. See, what I do is like,
Hollywood.
okay,
Hollywood.
so here's me, for example, sitting at this desk, right? Now, look at this. Now, watch this. Now, here's the next night, Heidi Klum leaning up against the table that I was just sitting at. Right?
Right.
Now, here's the job nobody wants, setting up the stuffed animals, and me hiding like shit like this in the background of Hollywood productions for the last decade. You want to see SpongeBob going down on Strawberry Shortcake? Go to episode 6, number 69, yeah! So, whatever studio I wish to destroy if they don't follow my fucking directives, basically comes down to me saying, listen, I will fucking destroy you. I'm going to make you guys sue each other because clearly you guys stole license infringement, copyright, trademark, patent,
from all the people.
Fucking, yeah. So, don't argue with me. None of this shit needs to be pointed out.
Nope.
Happens so fast. It might even be a half a second when they pan the camera, and you got to know exactly what frame to look at to lock in a multi-billion-dollar lawsuit on loss of advertising, or you know what I mean? I mean, imagine if a Disney character was spliced into a porno, like some kind of fucking, Fight Club.
Like you didn't have anything
You know?
in your mouth.
I know. I'm so glad I didn't.
Yes, no, I've heard of this.
Because
my whole life, and I've seen them.
because I was on KC. Walt Disney was my uncle. Walt Disney was my mom's uncle. So my mom's dad's brother was Walt Disney.
Right.
Right. So my mom sat on Walt Disney's lap when she was 3 years old and called him Uncle Walt. 7 years before they broke ground for Disneyland.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
Wow,
For part 2.
part 2.
Behind the paywall with Touchy the Clown. Go to Patreon.
Yes. Fuck yeah, brother.
And we'll put a paywall behind that, like OnlyFans. For the
Yeah, OnlyFans.
No, we're starting the OnlyFans.
No, I have a boofing. I'm boofing America.
Summer, nobody loves you. We're gonna sacrifice you later. Where are
Hey,
you
no,
at?
you're not.
Come on, Summer. No one loves you. Where'd
Only
you go?
cats. Come on.
She must
See,
have.
somebody sacrificed Morty.
She must have.
Only cats,
Oh.
man.
Yeah.
You can't do it to dogs.
My
They're
cat-
loyal as
that.
fuck.
My cat.
Goats,
Was,
cats,
my
snakes,
cat was addicted.
humans.
My cat.
That's
was,
the rule.
My cat was addicted to adrenochrome.
No dogs, no monkeys. Definitely no fucking manatees.
So-
okay?
Definitely no fucking dolphins.
My cat. My
Do not sacrifice
Cows.
a dolphin.
My
Okay.
cat was addicted
Yeah.
to adrenochrome.
It's debatable.
It's debatable.
My cat was addicted to adrenochrome. My cat was addicted to adrenochrome. Adrenochrome.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed that. That's just part 1. Hope you guys are getting to know Illuminati OG. Rolling into Touchy the Clown. He's about to open up, tell us everything about traveling. Be sure to check out part 2. If you want the real, the raw, the unedited, the behind the scenes look, go over to our Patreon. It's as easy as $1 a month can get you helping us go from person to person, artist to artist, and keep this mobile home going. We love you guys. Nomad Damon. See you next time.
Down there in the shower area, I have a video of my cat capturing mice, letting them go in that little room and watching them try to dig out for about 10 seconds, pouncing, scaring the shit out of it, letting it go,
Yes,
and then
that's
just
a cat
standing
too.
over
Yep.
it and breathing,
Yeah, my cat used to
and
do
watching
that.
it
Yep.
trying to get out and panic.
they would just
And
watch
just
it.
torture it.
Yeah,
Torture
torture
it.
it.
He'd scooch a little
That's why you
pentagram
can
on the ground
sacrifice
with
cats.
his ass
Yep.
like a dog dragging on the
The
carpet.
best.
And then fucking,
Turnips
and then
up
he'd
their
just
butt,
eat the head.
Cut their head off.
He'd just eat the head. He'd just
I
eat
read the book.
head.
Yeah.
I think
I've
he's
read the
after-
book.
It's the adrenochrome, right? The pineal gland.
Yeah, the pineal
Which
gland.
happens to look like that fucking cloud in the sky over the weird mountain.
Exactly.
Which is the
But I'm
fucking-
just
Which
saying,
is the triangle,
which is
and
the
the
eye.
eye. The triangle and the
What
eye.
the fuck, guys? Okay.
I have
Yeah.
a straw, bro. You want
I-
to see it?
No, God, no. So inside here, if you go in there
We
right
suck
now,
it out of homeless
there's
people.
there's a pile.
We record their podcast first.
There is a
Always
pile.
be remembered.
Oh, they've been recording a reality show about me